I was in my masculine energy, everything was hard. Like everything. Like everything was a struggle. Everything had to be hard. Things just couldn't just happen all naturally and organically like I wanted them to. I always was in this like constant going, which led to burnout, if you know anything about my story. We talk about manifesting and we think about manifesting as like, okay, I can manifest a car, some money, or things like that. But you also can manifest a lifestyle. So here's the thing. So last year was a hot girl summer, right? We were having a hot girl summer last year. This year, we're having a healed girl summer. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I want to talk about how to manifest a softer and easier life. If you're interested in a video like that, please keep watching. So hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So like I said, in this video, I want to talk about how to manifest a softer and easier life. Now, the reason why I wanted to do this video in the first place is but because I saw a TikTok, and in this TikTok, it was really interesting because the woman was speaking to wanting or the desire for a softer life for herself. However, she felt like it just wasn't in the cards for her. She felt like that was not something that she could ever attain. And I'm here to tell you that's not true. Whatever your upbringing has been, your conditioning has been, what people have told you is your life is not the case. So if you desire a softer and easier life, this is the video for you. So yeah, so that's what I want to talk about in this video, how to manifest a softer and easier life. Now, if you know any, it's interesting, like the outside noise and where I live is weird. The weird sounds that you hear and the things, like the other day, there was a bear, an actual bear in our backyard. Our neighbor filmed it. It was pretty crazy. And like where we live, a bear should not be in our backyard pretty much in Colorado. But the things that happen in Colorado are really, they're pretty much out there. But I digress. So I want to talk about how to manifest a softer and easier life. Now, it's very attainable, like I said. Now, if you know anything about my story, you know that I was able to transform my life in less than a year. I went from homeless and a single mom to manifesting my dream home with my partner in less than a year. And I like to say that it has a lot to do with feminine energy, and for me to embody more of my feminine essence and my feminine energy. And the way that I live my life and who I am is just completely different. Like my life looks completely different now, especially if you've been watching a lot of my more recent videos. I always talk about how different my life looks and how it is. And it's pretty incredible and crazy. And I have manifested, I was very intentional about my life. I manifested this life for myself. Like I've manifested a softer, easier life. And for someone who had the thought patterns, the mindset that everything had to be a struggle, everything had to be hard, it's pretty miraculous if you ask me. So that's what I want to talk about in this video, is how to manifest a softer and easier life. And if you know anything about me and what I've been talking about as of recently, you probably know where this video is going to go. And it comes from, really embodying and cultivating your feminine energy. So oftentimes where we have adopted this, like, life has to be a struggle, life has to be hard, we have to work hard, we have to earn, we have to prove, we have to strive, we have to do all of these things that our value is in the achievements and not who we are. It's because we have really conditioned ourselves to be mainly in our masculine energy. And I was there for a very, very long time. My value, my worth were, and my achievements, they were always outside of me, nothing internal to me, but always outside of me. It always was, I have to earn, struggle, everything, every day had to be like, if I wasn't tired and, beat down at the end of the day, I didn't do anything. Or I wasn't productive. And so that's where the mind shift has to happen, is this masculine, adopting a more masculine energy way of living, and gearing ourselves or moving ourselves more towards a feminine energy way of living. And like in that TikTok that the lady was talking about how that a softer life was unattainable for her, you could definitely tell that she had adopted this life and cultivated her more of her masculine energy and was living more in her masculine energy. And like anything, especially when it comes to our thought patterns, it's a practice, it's a conditioning. And so we get into these patterns of we're more in our masculine. That's because we just kind of subconsciously do things because we've done it for years and we've developed a thought pattern. And so we have to break the pattern and replace it with more feminine energy patterns. And so this is what we teach in Manifesting Made Basic. Manifesting Made Basic, step number 2 is becoming the alchemist of our life. And this is being intentional with our life, breaking up that thought pattern that hasn't been serving us and developing and cultivating the thought pattern or the habit that we wish to cultivate and we desire. So in this case, we have cultivated and conditioned ourselves to operate in a more masculine energy pattern where we're about doing, we're about earning, we're about striving, we're about achieving goals. Everything is goal oriented. And now we have to shift that pattern and adopt a more feminine energy pattern where we can create and cultivate a softer and easier life, because feminine energy is about flow, it's about softness, it's about vulnerability, it's about allowing and surrendering. And that's how we manifest a softer and easier life. And so I definitely would recommend checking out Manifesting Made Basic, because basically, I love saying that, but basically you are manifesting a different way of life. We talk about manifesting and we think about manifesting as like, okay, I can manifest a car, some money, or things like that. But you also can manifest a lifestyle. Like, I think that sometimes we get caught up in just like things when it comes to manifesting, but manifesting, and this is what I talk about in Manifesting Made Basic, when we talk about micro manifesting versus macro manifesting, which is macro manifesting is actually shifting our identity. It is shifting our reality in its totality, right? It's like becoming a whole different person, shifting our lifestyle. And so when it comes to manifesting a softer and easier life, we are talking about macro manifesting, the whole shift, right? And so that's the thing. So I would definitely recommend checking out Manifesting Made Basic. So I'll leave a link below for that as well. And so another thing that I would also recommend is our Fad Tool. So our Fad Tool, which stands for Fem Activation Daily Evaluation, is a great tool to evaluate how often you are in your daily life activating your feminine energy. And so with that tool, you want to get a blackout. It's a great tool to help you activate your feminine energy and look at areas in which you can activate more of your feminine energy. Because like I said, this is a practice. We are breaking a pattern of being more in our masculine energy and activating our feminine energy to really transform our life. We are talking about a lifestyle here. So feminine energy, like I said, is softer, it's easier, it's more about allowing and flowing and surrender. And so activating more of that feminine energy into your life is going to create a softer and easier life. I know personally, when I was in my masculine energy, everything was hard. Like everything was a struggle. Everything had to be hard. Things just couldn't just happen all naturally and organically like I wanted them to. I always was in this like constant going, which led to burnout. If you know anything about my story, led to burnout and all of that jazz. And so here's the thing. If you want a softer and easier life, activating more of that feminine energy definitely will do that for you. And so with that tool, like I said, you want to get a blackout. So you shade in using your intuition, because your intuition is a feminine energy quality, using your intuition on how you did with that activity, because activities and habits are going to help you activate your feminine energy. Now, I also did a video on how your habits and activities and the things you're thinking and the things that you're doing in your everyday also affects your hormones. It activates your more feminine energy hormones, specifically estrogen. So it also helps in that way as well. And estrogen makes us feel good. So the Fad Tool will definitely help you. I also did a video on that and how I did during the day. I actually was going through some things, so I did that, and to see where I was when it came to activating feminine energy in my day. And you can definitely tell that because it wasn't a blackout, there's a lot of deficiencies in which I was not activating my feminine energy, which then was manifested in my reality. I did not feel good. I was not having a good day. It definitely was manifested in my reality. And it's just a great tool and a great indicator to see where you're deficient, what you can work on, how you can activate more feminine energy into your day. So I hope this helped. Again, feminine energy is not just like about habits. It really starts with your thinking and how you're thinking about life. And so when it comes to creating and manifesting a softer and easier life, you have to believe that it's possible for you. Like the girl on the TikTok, she wasn't at the belief that it was a possibility for her. But if she continues to entertain that desire and surround herself with more things that can deepen that belief, then that belief could grow. Deepening your belief that it's a possibility for you is like step number one. We talk about it in Manifesting Made Basic. Your beliefs create your reality. So when it comes to your thoughts, the thought umbrella, beliefs, okay, your visualization, the things you're thinking about, what else? Your desires, all of these things only exist in your mind. They fall under the umbrella of thoughts, and your thoughts create your reality, okay? So you have to know that it's a possibility for you. You have to believe it. And so whatever will help you deepen that belief that it's a possibility for you is so, so important. These other tools are also great tools that are going to help you activate that feminine energy and in turn manifest a softer and easier life where things just flow into your life. Things just show up in your life that you just think about and they just show up because you're so in touch with your feminine energy. And that's how it works. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Trust me. So I hope this video helped. If it did, give it a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to my channel. I do videos on feminine energy, manifesting, the subconscious mind, and all that jazz. So if you like that kind of thing, I think you'll like it here. I'm also going to leave all the resources that I mentioned in this video below this video, so definitely check them out. And also we have a new digital download at ambermarieturner.com. So here's the thing. So last year was a hot girl summer, right? We were having a hot girl summer last year. This year we're having a healed girl summer. And so we have her healed girl summer planner available at ambermarieturner.com as well. Definitely check it out. It's a great tool to really jumpstart your healing journey, especially this summer. So definitely check that out. I'm so excited for it because I'm like, let's do it. Let's do a healed girl summer and transform our life. Last year, I talk about it all the time. My life looks completely different. It was all intentional, girlfriend. It was all about intentions and manifesting and actually transforming my life because that's what I wanted for my life and my family. And that's what we got. But you have to believe it. You have to believe it. Anyways, you guys, that's all for this video. I will check you guys in the next video. Peace.